If you've been meditating, doing breath work, visualizing, praying, journaling, and trying to become the next version of yourself, but somehow returning to the same emotional reality, this video may explain why. The issue may not be that you're doing too little. It may be that you're trying to shape a new reality while fighting the one that is here now. And the energy of fighting is still an energy of attention. I've seen brilliant, successful, deeply spiritual people become exhausted because they turn every practice into another emergency assignment. They meditate because they need anxiety gone. They visualize because they need a money problem gone. They journal because they need a relationship pain gone. They do breath work because they need the pressure gone. And there's nothing wrong with wanting relief. In fact, relief is one of the most wonderful feelings we can have here. But when every practice carries the hidden message, this moment must not be here, your system receives one very clear instruction. This moment is dangerous. So even when you're trying to become peaceful, you're rehearsing resistance. Energy shaping begins with a different question. Not how do I get rid of this, but what am I giving my energy to right now? Because energy follows attention. And when your attention is locked into what's wrong or what you think is wrong, what is missing, what is frightening, or what has to change immediately, you keep feeding that reality with your focus. You're not failing. You're simply using powerful energy in the direction of the thing you don't want. So you're still winning, right? You're just winning in a direction you don't want. Okay? Imagine someone who wakes up and immediately checks their phone, checks their bank account, checks their messages, their body, their friendships, their relationships with everyone, their calendar, and everyone else's life online, right? Then they sit down to meditate for 10 minutes and wonder why they cannot feel peace. It's not always absent because you don't know the right technique. Sometimes peace is absent because your attention has been trained to search for danger. The first step is not to approve of what's happening. It's not to pretend that pain is pleasant. It's simply to stop making war with your present experience. Try this. Say quietly to yourself, this is what I'm experiencing right now. I don't have to like it, but I do not have to fight myself for having it. Feel the difference? The moment you stop arguing with the fact that you feel what you feel, some of the energy that was trapped in the resistance becomes available again. So I'll say that one more time. The moment you stop arguing with the fact that you feel what you feel, some of the energy that was trapped in resistance becomes available again. And that is where creation begins. Here's a simple energy shaping practice you can use today. First, pause and place one hand over your heart and the other over your lower abdomen. It doesn't matter whether it's your right or left in any direction. Just put one on your heart and one on your abdomen. Take one slow, unforced breath. Then identify the object of attention, right? And the object of attention in this case is anything that you would like to focus on, anything that is meaningful to you in this moment, right? Not the outcome you're desperately trying to force. The quality you want to become available inside of yourself right now. So choose a quality that is desirable to you, okay? Choose that quality right now. It may be steadiness, it may be courage, it may be clarity, it may be compassion, it may be trust, maybe discernment, it may be wisdom, whichever one it is, select it. And now say to yourself, even here, I can make room for steadiness or whatever that quality is. Bring that quality forward, compassion, trust, love, joy, peace, whatever it is. Even here, I can make room for peace. Do not demand that your whole life change in this very moment, but just let your body recognize that another quality of energy is available. There's an option, right? Because you just imagined that option and you felt that option. Then choose one action from that energy, whether it be send a message to that person you've been thinking about, take a walk in nature, make a call, rest, create the plan, have the conversation. But do it from the energy you've chosen, from that space, not from panic, not from something that you're trying to escape. So you're acting from and in that energy. This is the difference between reacting to reality and shaping reality. Reaction says, this must change before I can be okay. Energy shaping says, I can become coherent now. And from that coherence, I can meet, influence, and transform what is before me. You don't need to pretend, and you don't need 17 years more practice to get there, right? You may need one practice done with honesty, presence, and a new relationship to yourself, and that will be enough. So today, do less, but do it with greater awareness and greater presence. Stop asking every practice to rescue you. Let it support you. Let it reveal you. Let it help you return to the part of yourself that isn't broken, not behind, and not separate from the creative power of life. If you would like to discover the specific pattern of attention that may be shaping your current reality, visit energyshaping.com. That's energyshaping.com and take the energy blueprint. And remember, the reality you want to shape begins with the energy you are willing to embody now.